and I'm gonna sort of describe how we're going. So you guys basically get back onto the cart with Irina. Um, I, who is managing the cart now? Is it gonna be Moonchild again?
Where you want to do it?
Yeah,
No, you
who's
go ahead
doing?
because it's connected to the cart. I want to ride a horse, but no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say that if we're on the cart and then
I'm
you're
on
outside,
my
you're alone.
mule. No, you're not.
No, that's fine. You go ahead and you can keep driving, I guess.
Okay, I'll save away and drive. All right.
I mean, I'll do it if you don't want to do it.
No, I'll do it.
No. It's okay. It's okay. What do I gotta roll?
Huh?
Becca.
I'll do
So
it.
are you
I'll
using
drive.
your horse in front of everybody? Are you taking point?
Mine?
It's
Yeah. So who? All right. So who's driving the cart? I know Decca said that he's on his mule.
He should not.
Decca, are you in the back of the mule, or are you? Like,
Yeah,
are you
no,
like?
because I don't have my own, right? We only have 3. The mule
We
and 2
have
horses.
3 horses.
Two
Two of them
horses,
have been
yeah.
pulling the cart, and we have a mule. I mean, you
Oh,
can
we-
ride the horse.
We
as
do
it
have
pulls
3
the
horses.
cart. No, we only have 2 horses. And
2
one
horses
mule.
and a mule.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, no. I thought you said we had 3 for a second. No.
You guys are-
Then no, I guess we'll just have it like we all rode together. I think Decca should get in the cart though, because last time we walked through the mist, it didn't end
Passed
well.
out. This man passed out. We
Yeah.
can't be dealing with that. That's gonna be taking more time out of our
Yeah,
hands.
Decca. I put Decca in the cart. Pick him up by the throat.
Decca tries to scramble on top of the mule, but then Ben just lifts him up. Oh wait, I'm gonna change your figure real quick. Ben, you watch as Ben basically just like grabs him and like pulls him off his mule and drags him onto the Okay. All right, who's driving again?
I'll drive.
Okay. No animal handling check. The horses are now used to you, Moonchild. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, however, because you are going to be the one in the front.
I would like to pet the animals.
Okay. You can pet the animals. You guys pet the animals. And they're very calm this time.
I would like to deal with the mule, if that's okay.
Yeah. How do you want to deal with the mule?
We're not gonna tie up like last time. I might. Whoa, How
You're
much
gonna
do I
have to.
weigh again?
I don't remember. What did you? I don't remember.
I don't think I put it.
I don't think
Oh,
you should
wait.
ride a mule.
Yeah,
We need
I
to
don't
stay in
think
the
you're
cart
heavy
away
enough
from
to
the
ride a
mist.
I'm heavy. I'm heavy. If I ride a mule, I think the mule's just gonna do like that.
Yeah,
Like-
you're.
Oh
you're
no, you said
dragging.
you were like 300
Oh.
pounds or something.
Yes, maybe. I don't know.
It was like
I don't
roughly,
remember.
yeah.
I don't remember. So yeah, the mule is definitely not gonna be holding me. So I guess that we have to do the same exact thing before with Deca's
Just have
thing.
the mule kind of follow behind.
Yeah, like the tied up thing that
Okay.
that happens.
Alright.
I guess that we have to do that.
Okay.
And I'll just stay in the
That's-
cart.
Sounds good to me then. All right. Okay. So, you guys are now heading back upon the road. Give me 1 second to pull up my map because you guys do not unfortunately have a map. Okay. So, all right. So that's where you guys are. You guys actually. So essentially, if you guys remember, you guys went off of the beaten path after you guys crossed the bridge, and you guys saw creatures in the darkness, and sort of Irina kind of like had a little freak out, and you guys sort of veered off into the path, crossed some like streams and stuff, and get to the Vistani encampment, the Serapul encampment. This time, you guys following Moonchild's with a perception of 4. I'll keep that in mind. You guys
That's why
essentially
you should have drove the cart.
you guys retrace your steps and move forward back through the streams and stuff, and you guys get back onto the main road, back onto the old Sauvage road. And you guys travel for roughly about 2 hours.
Can I contact Lucy in that time?
Yeah, so in that
Loci.
time, so we're gonna say two hours. During that time, Irina is working on the cloak bed, and she actually manages to finish. So I
Aha.
am going to place your.
Ungrateful.
I am going to replace your character model, real quick. But go ahead and tell me what you want to do to Loci. Roll me a religion check.
Hey, mama.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Hey, Lord and Savior. Hey,
Got a 10.
hey,
Okay.
That's great. Hey,
Nothing. You don't hear anything from Losai.
Cool.
you
Um,
he gave you the
you aren't
big
even
middle.
able to feel his presence at all, unfortunately.
He just
He
wanted
said,
to
"Fuck
show off
you."
his knife, guys. It's okay.
No, I
I
need
know,
to
right?
talk to him.
No,
I know, right? Like
we
this
know what
this
you
man
wanted
was
to
holding the
do.
knife. He was like, just that, bro. Like he was just what? Holding the blade?
Oh, he's crazy, bro.
You're doing
Uh,
blood sacrifices to
No,
talk
I
to
wasn't
this bitch?
cutting
That's
it.
crazy.
All right,
Just
cool.
like
Yeah, so unfortunately for you, Ben, you don't hear anything from Losai at all. In fact, you actually feel that magical blessing that he gave you, the one that gives you additional radiant damage. You actually kind of feel it receding
bro, what?
before it kind of disappears.
So I lost the radiant ability?
Yes.
Bruh. Should have
That's
just not done
crazy.
it.
While we're traveling,
mean,
though,
oh,
I mean, I know I'm driving, but would I be able to read my book at the same time or no?
Huh?
With a perception check of 4 like that, you can do, like I said, I've been saying this over and over. You guys can do whatever you want, but think about your perception check and driving a cart while reading a book with a perception check
I
of
just
4.
put it on auto drive.
What?
It's a horse.
I offer to take the reins then.
The
No,
what?
wait.
What?
The reins.
Oh, the
So you're
gonna
reins.
be
I thought you
riding
said
the
the
horse
brains.
then?
I was
No,
like,
I'll drive. That way she can read her book.
Okay.
How you? So
Yeah,
we
go ahead. Yeah, so Ben, go ahead and roll me a perception check then. Okay, that sounds good. And you guys are basically, you guys kind of pause a little bit upon the road. And through the mist, actually, through the light mist,
better
Ben,
than
you
yours.
actually make out in the distance a fork in the road about maybe 5-10 miles. Essentially, you guys are going downhill, so you can see in the distance. This fork in the road is sort of like crossroads in front of you. And with your perception check of 15, you are able to basically keep track of the road without much effort. The mists itself are a lot thinner this time, and with your sort of like little mass, the mist doesn't really affect you that much. From time to time, however, you do see little bright flashes of light within your vision. As you kind of like inhale some of the mist, and it kind of like touches your eyes. Everybody that's inside the cart is like pretty protected. And the sort of the time pass, it's gonna be about another hour before you reach this crossroad. So go ahead, Lori, and make me an Arcana check. So you should have 3 hours to read from your book. In those 3 hours, Irina has gone back to embroidering some of her things, specifically her backpack. She's embroidered most of your initials and names onto her backpack. Yeah, and Deca or Baja, you guys have 3 hours of downtime if you guys want to do anything in that downtime. Like, I don't know, whatever you want, really.
Hold on. Fuck.
Okay,
What was it?
while you think about that, Lori, with your Moonchild, with your Arcana check of 21, you get the first sort of bit of understanding about the Taraka cards. You know that the Taraka cards themselves, the cards themselves are not indicative of the fate. That is sort of the conclusion that you sort of receive. The cards themselves are not indicative of the fate. But what the cards do is the card gives a sort of general feeling and outline of the fate, not of the final result. You're not sure exactly what that means because it's only your first sort of like study of the book, but that is what you sort of gather. Okay. Baja and Deca, anything while on the road?
I look behind, like the cart, just looking out. Is that
Mhm.
okay? Like, what do I need to
Yeah.
roll? What do I need to roll?
So to see through the mist, you'll need to roll a perception check to see if are you trying to see something in the mist?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay, found it. Alright, there we go.
Okay, you
Damn.
can barely make out shapes or even the trees. Like the trees that pass you by, you see them briefly before they literally vanish from your sight as the mist has grown pretty thick as you've been traveling.
Well, I got nothing. I'm just gonna lay it back in the cart.
Okay.
and just hold out my sickle
Okay.
the whole time
Um.
with my cloak up, like the head
Yeah.
of the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dekka, is there anything you want to do in this 3 hours of downtime?
Decker, you're
I guess I'm just going to keep watch as well.
Okay, yeah. Why don't you roll a perception check to keep watching the rear?
Oh, you got the better vision than me too. That's crazy.
Okay. Well, you do that.
11.
Okay. Yeah, with 11, you do make out more. It seems that the trees in this area are a lot more gnarled and twisted. And they start to transition into what looks like willow trees and water-based trees. And as you guys sort of like go further on, you actually hear in the distance the sound of a river. And at that, Irina perks up and goes, "Oh, it looks like we've made it to the River Ivlis. The crossroads should be, well, like just up ahead." And she kind of like pokes her head barely through the crack at the front to where Ben is sitting. And she gestures to the crossroads that's in the distance. She goes, "Wait, there, the right there. That's the crossroads. Well, actually, that the Vistani told me that if we follow the crossroads, I think the east." She's like muttering to herself. I think the east. If we follow the crossroads to the east, we should be able to make it over the. And she's like sitting there thinking. Okay, yes. So we should be able to make it through the Ivlis bridge and get closer to the western gate of Balaki.
So where we go?
And as you guys actually start approaching, I am going to switch you guys over to the new map. As you guys approach the crossroads. 1 second here.
How's everyone's day so far?
I have to drag over the cards and stuff, so give me 1 second, guys.
Everybody's favorite snack.
What? Everyone's favorite snack?
Yeah, what's everyone's favorite snack?
Guess.
Hot Cheetos.
Got it.
Oh my god! It's like I never knew. Oh my god. Ben, what's yours?
I have a favorite snack.
What do you mean you don't got a favorite? You got something. Oh wow.
All right.
Um,
Sorry.
You got any
I'm gonna
Doritos?
change the map. real
You
quick.
like Doritos?
It's okay.
Yeah, I like certain Doritos.
Yeah.
What type of Dorito?
I like the spicy Cool Ranch.
Oh, those are so good.
I still haven't had those. You spoke about these before. I never had them still.
There were Doritos that smelled like guacamole, and it smelled so good.
Irina,
Why would it
did you
smell like
say?
guacamole if it's Cool Ranch and spicy?
No sé.
So we pull up to the crossroad, right?
Yeah. So you guys essentially, it should be the new map. Can you guys see it?
Irina,
I see purple haze.
Irina,
Yes.
you said they said east.
Yes.
Oh,
So east, and actually, she actually gestures to a signpost in the
Because-
distance.
Because I thought they
here.
said west.
West.
What?
Oh my god.
I don't.
Boo!
I don't.
Boo!
And she's like, I have no response to what you just said.
I've been waiting 20 minutes to do that. Okay. Okay.
She's literally like, I don't. Okay. Right. Well,
He's an idiot. I'm sorry.
I'm like, but
you know, that would be funny if it wasn't for the purple mist in the distance.
yeah, I see that.
Yeah, Miss Piggy.
And give me 1 second to get to my notes, and I will describe what is going on.
Didn't her brother? No, not brother. Brother. Yeah. No.
Babe,
Fuck.
chill.
What's
Okay,
this
so you
Say
guys,
what?
as you guys approach this crossroads, you see to the immediate right of you an old wooden gallows creaking in a chilly wind that blows some mist some gray mist around it before sort of dissipating. A frayed length of rope dances from the beam of the gallows, and the well-worn road splits. The signpost that Irina had mentioned above, as you guys sort of pull up closer. I'm gonna move the entire group up closer here. It depends if you guys want to like stop or get off or whatever. But you guys roll up to the signpost. Ben, are you on the horse or did you get off?
No, I jumped off. I walked up. I
Okay,
walked up
so
there.
you
I wasn't
jumped up and
touching
you
it though. I was right here.
Okay, to the haze or to the signpost?
No, just right here. I'm walking up kind of towards the haze, but I'm not touching it yet.
Yeah, so you actually see, so you walk up to the haze, and as you walk past the signpost, give me 1 second. You actually see that Irina had actually misremembered. The signpost says that the village of the Barovia is to the east, the Sarah Pool, where you guys came from, is to the northwest, and if you guys actually want to get to Valaki, it is to the southwest, so in this southerly direction. So you guys would have to go east a little bit before taking a sort of southwesternly direction. Sorry, southwesternly direction. Sort of like the road kind of like curves and like doubles back.
Yeah.
In the northwestern folk slant, it slants a little bit downward and disappears into a grove of trees, while the southwestern fork clings to an upward slope where you guys came from. The gallows itself is a very low wall gallows, crumbling in some places and partially enclosed. Through the mist, however, you see what looks like to be small little squarish structures. Ben, with you being the closest, I'm going to need you to make a perception check to really see through the haze.
Perception. Pull it up here. Blind perception.
You have glasses. Ooh.
Okay,
Ooh.
with a perception check of 23, you manage to make out the shape of what looks like headstones and the plots of graves shrouded in this purplish fog. Wait, I'm not done describing, sorry.
Good. No, you're fine.
You do see that there is a figure standing within this graven area upon a horse, cloaked with a reddish hood.
Well, that doesn't look pleasant. Moonchild,
What?
can you check and see if you can get any readings off this mist?
Okay. Arcana?
What exactly are you trying to learn?
Like magic or
This is, if this one's any like how is it different? I guess.
what do you mean how is it?
I'm just asking you to check it. What do you need to check for?
She wasn't there for that part of our time with the mist.
That's
for
true.
the
Oh wait,
first
no, I was on the
encounter.
outside. Yeah.
She was there for the one when we moved over, not for the beginning though.
Yeah, but not with the one
Um,
with the stick exploding.
Just
was
check it to see if it's.
I still have one more
If
stick.
it's, I don't know, see if it's bad in any way.
What do you want me to do? Breathe it in? Jesus.
I still have one more
I don't
stick.
know.
Yeah, what exactly are you trying to do?
I don't
Yeah.
know what the fuck.
I want to see if it's safe to walk into.
I have a stick.
So how are you gonna test that?
Then I pick up a rock off the ground and chuck it in there.
Okay.
Rock.
You chalk the rock through the mist, and it soars through the mist, and you hear it clattering on the ground.
I was like, no, then I'll check it if I can walk in it or not.
How
Do an
would she
Arcana
know? How
check.
would she do
See if
that?
there's any magic in the mist.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right. So yeah, Moonshine. Now you can go ahead and roll your Arcana check as you sort of move
I'm
forward to
asking
the
right
edge of the mist.
question.
You really told her to go kill herself for a second.
She was like,
Yeah,
"Is
you
it
did.
No,
safe
I didn't tell her to walk
Did it
into.
safe?
He said, go in, for then I could know." Like, he
I-
really just said,
I
go
walked-
kill yourself.
Behind and pulled Deca's mule off.
Okay. So
Oh, no.
okay.
Deca,
where
Deca,
are you leading the
unmute.
mule?
I walk
Dude,
him this
we all
way.
know what he's gonna do. Deca,
Where,
it's your
where are
mule.
you leading the mule?
Just right
Deca,
next to
we paid for
Moonchild
that.
for now.
We paid for
Okay,
that.
so for the
We
right
paid
next to
for that.
Moonchild.
Did you notice anything, Moonchild?
Okay, so
Deca,
with an
you better
Arcana
stop
check
this.
of 15, I'm gonna let Deca make a
Yeah,
decision. in a
Decker came
second,
out
but-
real quick.
Okay.
It came out real
Well,
quick.
I haven't done
Alright.
anything yet. I just needed her. I'm waiting on her response.
Okay, so with an Arcana check of 15, Moonchild, you can tell that the mist itself is charged with magical energy, but what kind of magic you don't know, nor do you know what its effects are. You just know that it's magically charged.
It's magically
can feel it.
charged, but I
Yeah.
don't know where the fuck it's coming from or what it is.
All right, Deca,
Say bye to your mule.
We paid good money on that
Yeah.
mule.
do you mind if we send the mule in to see if it does anything?
You gonna buy me a horse?
If we come across horses, yeah, sure, I will buy you a horse.
Never gonna get a horse.
Why
Alright.
don't you throw something
Alright,
else next to
I
the
smack-
thing?
mule.
I have.
Wait,
I
Yo.
spank it to get it to go forward.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fucked. That's fucked,
Alright.
bro. That's a waste of money.
The
No, I'll
decision
just buy
has
him
been
another
made.
one.
The
Who's gonna watch
decision-
our sides?
The decision has been made. You guys watch as Ben smacks the butt of the mule, and he
Oh,
gallops a little bit into the mist. You guys watch as the creature breathes in some of the mist, and the sound that it makes is like a croaking, sort of choking sound. It stumbles a little bit before it falls to its feet. It
Poison.
seems to collapse. And
Come
die.
back.
Come back. Bitch, it's dead. Yo, it fell on the floor and you said come back.
Hey, bro, you owe me a horse.
All right, so I think we
yo,
should
you
go
have a
around
20.
the mist and not touch
Yo,
it.
how much gold did we spend on that bitch? Like 10 or like 20, right?
That's not
I
a
think
lot.
I bought it, didn't I?
No, Deca bought his mule. You bought me the horse.
Oh yeah, the two.
It's
horses,
any
yeah.
ran.
While you guys watch the mule collapse, the rider on his horse, or her horse, comes over, drops something on top of the mule that you can't really see. You do hear a little clink before the mule starts to twitch and change,
It's a fucking zombie.
standing
Oh
upright,
my god! Oh my god! You always do this shit
clattering
to
its
us.
teeth. However, you do see a small flash of white light from within the mist as the mule just turns and just kind of walks away from you guys. As the figure on the horse returns to whatever it was doing within the graveyard.
That mule's gonna
As
fuck
the
your
mule
shit up.
walks off deeper into the purple mist. And unless you guys want to do anything, the
Well,
mule is
I would
going to
like-
essentially.
I
Okay,
would,
yeah, go ahead.
I would like to try to like, perceive like what it looks like now.
Okay, yeah.
So
Go
like,
ahead and roll
as
me
it
a
got
perc-
up, I
Bitch,
like,
it's
ran
what
over.
it
is.
Perception check of 23. We can use that or perception check. You can see now that some of the flesh of the mule has fallen off, and it looks as if it's been zombified, but its gait is not the gait of a zombie. It's not walking like a zombie, like staggering. In fact, it just looks like it's a normal mule. But whatever this thing did to it seems to have breathed some life into the creature, into the mule, as it sort of just plods away into the distance and vanishes from the current map.
So I don't think we should go in there. I think it's a bad idea.
Oh, great observation.
Well, I don't see anyone else having any bright ideas.
I'm not even outside. I'm still chilling in the cabin.
You know, you could have thrown like a plant in there,
Irina, have
like
you
a
heard
live
it?
plant, and it would
Oh,
have.
and you also notice with your perception check that you do count what looks like 11 graves. And you can't really read out any markings on the grave, but you might think that they're kind of blank gravestones.
Hey, bro, those are zombies.
We're in
Wait,
The
what? They're
Walking
just, those are
Dead.
just graves.
The mule is a zombie, bro.
I mean, the mule's gone. Don't worry about it. Arena.
What do you mean by zombie?
Yes. If you want to ask about the whatever the hell, and she kind of waves her hand like
Purple mist.
I have no idea what happened there.
Is there any way we can get around this? That can we just like?
Well, I mean, we could take the southeastern road, and she kind of like points, like she's like, you could just go through the trees. It might be a little bit more dangerous because we can't see the road, But
Well,
if what we saw happen to the mule happened again, I don't think it's a good idea to go in the mist.
I
Or at
agree.
least that one.
I agree. And that guy seemed to have abilities that I do not want to fight. Unless anyone has any other ideas that they'd like to do, I think we should go around it.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we should go around too.
All right, let's look
Hey,
back in.
as you guys are discussing that, Moonchild, you actually notice several more flashes of white light
Oh, dude.
within the grave, but you don't see any movement at all.
That's good.
As we ride away, you should blow a dart at it.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
I'm right here. I'm right in between y'all. No. No.
No,
That's
we're
a
not.
man. Are you
We're
driving again?
not doing that.
Yeah, I'm
we're
driving.
not doing that. Are you crazy? That thing could kill things and bring them back
Listen.
alive and kill you again.
I
No.
grabbed Ben by.
But think
whatever
about
the
what
hell
he's doing
wearing.
to the environment.
I grabbed Ben's shirt or
Saving a
whatever the hell
mule
he's
because an
holding.
idiot like you sent it into the mist.
Exactly. I grabbed Ben's like shirt, like the front of it.
Yeah, you
and
grab it.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, you owe Deca money, a new horse or
Oh,
mule,
Oh, money and
you're
buying
gonna
him a horse.
waste one of his precious darts. How ungrateful are you? You just killed an animal right near him.
Get off me. We're going.
We got Ben. What the fuck is that?
As you guys are sort of arguing, the creature or whatever this thing is slowly rides its horse through this sort of like graveyard area to the very edge of the mist, and you as it gets closer, now that it's on the very edge of the mist, you guys can actually see it's a rather large war horse that it's riding on. But the war horse itself looks skeletal, even though it's covered in plates of armor. And the thing sitting on top of it has this heavy hood covering its face.
Oh.
But as you guys stare at it, it doesn't do anything except lift up what looks like a small red lantern. But there's no light in the lantern, it's just holding it up. And it's looking at you guys.
And
I say we,
You feel a strange urge to look deeper into the folds of the creature's hood. Do you want to look at the creature's eyes?
No.
do I get closer?
What do you want to do? You are currently on the cart at the moment.
Oh, we're on the cart. Oh.
yeah,
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
yo, get back here.
Baha jumps off the cart.
What if this is like Medusa and stuff? What if she hates men?
I'm a man and a woman. The fuck? I got tits and a
Ooh.
dick. I'm canceling you on Twitter, bro. No, I'm joking.
Baja, get back here. We're not
It's
gonna.
already too late. I'm
we're-
already looking. It's already too late.
Alright, you're deciding to look.
Yeah. Everything is like getting hollowed out.
You hear the voices of your friends almost like in an echo chamber. You can barely hear their voices as you walk closer to the creature and you stop just in front of your horses. And you look and try to perceive deeper into the folds of its hoods. And through the darkness, you see two bright green pinpricks of light, matching a very familiar color.
Oh boy.
The color of your mother's eyes. And the creature just stares at you. Before it slowly backs up its horse, turns around, and returns to the graveyard.
I slap Baja.
And jumps up and slaps.
Wake up! We gotta go. We're not dealing with that thing.
I swing at Ben. I'm getting aggressive. Just punch, swing.
Okay, yeah, if you want to swing at Ben,
Bruh.
I put
Are you
shield
trying to
on
hurt him,
Ben.
or what are you trying to do? Yeah, what is going on? Oh no!
This man
Just-
smacked me out
I
of
slapped
nowhere.
you to wake
And
you
while
up.
I just saw a resemblance of my damn mother from the dream itself that I had,
Well, he
which they
doesn't
don't
know
know
that you
of.
had a dream.
They don't even know of.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know of. That's a provoke for me, though. That's a provoke. I got provoked. I swing
Okay,
at him.
so you Baha, you swing at Ben. Go ahead and roll me a d20 plus your strength to see if you
Bruh.
hit Ben.
But I put a shield before he could.
Too bad. Too late.
Shield only affects yourself, unfortunately.
D20 plus what?
Ugh.
Oh,
Shield
It's
well,
okay.
only
you're
affects
fucked.
I'll be
yourself.
alright. I'll be
A
alright.
D strength D20 or what?
Strength
Yeah.
plus d20.
Like- Like just a normal roll strength?
It's a
or-
yeah,
D20
strength
plus
roll.
whatever your strength
Yeah,
is.
no, it is a strength roll, normal strength roll. Yeah,
Okay.
16. Does that beat your AC, Ben?
By 1, yes.
Okay. How what's your strength modifier, Baha?
Maybe 3. I think
Okay.
that's it. Like the front thing,
Baha
like 3.
smacks you, Ben, in the gut and does 4 points of damage, beating you off as he's overwhelmed with all of these emotions. What are you feeling right now, Baha?
Bro, I was gonna walk towards my mother. I even got like a footstep away from the horses as my mother turned. Ben comes and smacks me. I am enraged that he stopped me from going in towards the mist to go towards my mother. I am
All right, good.
enraged.
Yeah, do you have any
I start
responses?
punching him. I just start start punching, bro.
Damn,
That's it.
chill.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna sit there and let it take it.
Stop. This isn't
Yeah,
helping anybody.
I want to do like a attempt of a grapple to like swap around onto his back.
Okay, go ahead and roll a athletics check, Baha.
Yeah,
roll
we're
an
gonna
athletics
make
check.
this hella dramatic. Get ready.
Yeah.
Get ready, Ryan. I already know what I'm gonna do. Get ready, Ryan.
Oh,
All right.
20.
Oh,
All right, how
damn,
can
he
I
rolled
beat-
a 30-20.
How can I beat that by like backwards, like just slamming?
No, you
back?
have to roll an
Huh?
athletics check to beat the
Athletics.
20.
Let me
You have
try
to
to.
beat
Let
the
me try
20.
to. Let me
You
try
have to
to.
beat
I
the 20
want to see.
or this elf is gonna grapple you.
I want to see, bro. I want to see. I'm in my inner gamble now. It's shit. What is it again? Athletic.
Check, yeah.
All right. Fuck.
Oh.
As
I
he's
think-
trying to go in for a second punch,
I think as you're trying to go in for a second punch, your rage and sort of like all your emotions, you're not really thinking, and Ben sort of dodges it aside. And Benny, what do you do to like grapple and like sort of bring him to the ground?
So if I'm on the ground already, he's coming in for another punch. I kind of
Yeah.
use his weight against him to swap along.
Yeah, and then you Baha, you feel as Ben sort of like flips around you and like pushes you down to the ground and sort of pins you on the ground. And you're trying to struggle, but there's so many emotions in you, Baha, that you're like, honestly, you are much weaker than you usually are. There's just so much emotional trauma going on right now. And how can you describe me how you feel or like what your actions are as Ben is like pinning you to the ground?
Is he like slightly like suffocating me?
I'm not suffocating
Ben, are
you. I'm
with
just
that?
pinning you
Like
down.
a little bit, like a
No,
little.
he's
bit.
just pinning you down.
No?
He's pinning you down.
That's it. Okay. Basically, I'm still trying to like move, basically, but then Ben, I don't even know what Ben's trying to do. I guess he's just still holding me down, not saying anything. You saying anything, Ben? Hold on, let's
Yeah,
get
I
into
tell
character.
you
Let's get into character.
to
Let's get into
snap
character.
out of it.
And I'm just gonna yell out, say, "That's my mom! That's my mom!" And then I just start like I stop like struggling, and then I just start crying.
Baha, you're smarter
I
than
can't cry
that.
right now. I
That
can't
was
cry
not
right
your
now.
mom.
And I'm just gonna bawl out my eyes. You know?
Remember what Madam Ava said, where your mom would be. That's-
Yeah. Do you remember what she said?
Remember. All the mist. I remember. I remember that first
No, what
time.
Madam Ava
was
said.
all the mist.
Yeah.
She said she'd find you amongst the thorns and roses, not a bunch of graves.
I thought it was Guns N' Roses.
Yeah. Irina's gonna come out of the cart and she's going to tap you on the shoulder, Ben, and goes, Ben, please. I don't know what is going on through his mind, but this is not. Look, this is not gonna help the entire group. We need to keep moving. If that creature is his mother, which I don't know if it is, there are many strange creatures in Barovia. We can't stay here. She clearly is not alive. No living creature has that power. That is necromancy. Necromancy is for the most corrupt or the most dead.
I agree. The Baja, let's get back in the cart and go.
You guys sort of hear him bawling his eyes out. And through the mist, Ben, with your great perception check, you can barely make out the figure riding away, disappearing further into the purple mist.
If he was doing what he did to the mule, I don't think we should stick around to find out what's gonna come out of those graves.
I'm just
Irina's gonna nod her head. I agree. Come, let's get back in the cart, and we can head further to Velaki. Irina's gonna wrap herself up in her own cloak, and she looks very, honestly, very traumatized. She doesn't look too great at the moment, and she's gonna return to the cart.
All right, let's head it back to head into town.
There's someone gotta hold me still.
I
It's okay. It's
directed
okay,
you,
Baja. I'll pat you and hold you on the back.
I'm just good crying.
I got you, buddy.
Okay. Right. Yeah. After sort of an emotional sort of outburst, Baha and Moonshot return to the cart, and I assume you guys want to continue on your way.
Are you ready?
Okay.
I'm just
All right.
gonna.
We're gonna take this time now to do a quick little break. Actually,
Sure.
before we go on a break, as you guys leave and move out of the crossroads, and you guys take the path to the right, avoiding the mist as much as you can. You pass these gallows, and as you leave the area, you hear a creaking noise behind you, coming from the rope. Before, where there was nothing hanging, now hangs a lifeless gray body. The breeze turns the figure slowly, and its dead eyes fix upon you guys as you guys move away.
Don't look, Baja.
Okay, and
Yeah,
that's
no,
gonna
I'm
be the
chilling.
last little bit of horror before
I'm
we're
just in
gonna
the
take a
cart.
quick 5-10 minute break. Snacks, drinks, whatever, peeing, and then we'll be back to finish off the rest of tonight's
My
session.
meds.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm just in the corner of the cart, just
Right, yeah.
just
All
no
right.
more even crying, just
I
lifeless.
pat his
And,
head.
All right, yeah. So yeah, you guys have 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna give you guys a break. I'm gonna eat my dumplings and drink
yeah,
some water.
what type of dumplings?
Dumplings.
Pork dumplings, yeah.
I'm not even into pork. Okay, I was gonna
Alright.
say if I could take one, but nah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Start recording again.
Did you forget to record all of this?
No, I paused it at the break and forgot to start it again.
Mm.